Hey guys, welcome back to playing Villa Secrets, Chapter 11. As Case hearing approaches, Chief Walsh calls you in with the menacing Otome, and I am so worried, so scared. What does he want now? I wish he would just go jump off a cliff. Go follow Bryce. Chapter 11, Lawful Good. Just so I have this clear for the record, Chief Walsh accused you of stealing evidence and tampering with the crime scene. That's right. A crime you admit to committing. I'm not going to lie to an FBI agent. You want to charge me? Go ahead. Put me in front of a jury, in fact. When they learn the truth about Wash, about what a Joe the Birdport PD is, they'll give me a medal. Juries don't get medals. They would for this. But in the jurisprudence aside, Wash asked you to come into the station. He didn't ask, he ordered. And that was just the beginning. Villa Secrets. Woo! The sun is rising over the horizon as Flynn gives you a ride to the police station on his motorcycle. Ooh. The whole way there, you can't stop wondering what Wash might do with the worry or rock in the pit of your stomach. What's Wash's angle? Why drag me into this? Drag me in like this. Seems pretty obvious to me. You're a threat to him. It's like the exact opposite right about now. You pull up beside the station, you take a deep breath, readying yourself for whatever's coming. Just before you head in, Flynn stops you. Kiss for good luck? You know, I'd do anything for you to go. But I don't want to make this situation worse. Do you want me to go in with you or stay out of it? Whatever you decide, I'll respect that. I can use backup. Just promise me you're not going to punch Walsh when he inevitably acts like a massive jerk. I don't make promises I can't keep, Dakota. But I'll do my best to restrain myself. That's all I ask. Inside the station, you look around for Nami, but she's nowhere in sight. Well, look who came crawling back. Have you been just waiting until I showed up to say that? Right? He even practiced it in the mirror. Oh my goodness, I can actually see it. I can literally picture him just standing in front of the mirror going, well, look what the cat dragged in. I love you, Duffy. Shut the trap, Duffy. This doesn't concern you. So I'm here. What do you want, Walsh? Chief Walsh, you. I'll drop the attitude. You already got on you a larceny. You don't want to add obstruction to justice to that. Oh yeah, what proof do you have? How about the sworn testimony of a police deputy who saw you leaving this situation? Leave the scene with the item in question. You don't have to say it was. What? Duffy, I don't like you anymore. I retract my statement. I don't like you anymore. You don't have to say it was me. What, you worried they won't like you for God's sake, Duffy? Cut to the chase. I'm under arrest. The answer to that better be no. Was that a threat, O'Malley? Flynn glances at you and you shake your head. Don't. Walsh leans back in his chair, laces his fingers together behind his head. Now here's the deal. I could throw you in a hole cell, put your ass on trial. If everything were right, you might be locked up for a decade. But Mrs. Sterling would prefer we take a more discreet route. What route will Mrs. Sterling suggest? You leave town now. What? He can't be serious. This is a jail-free car. You should be jumping at this. All you have to do is... He leans forward again and points aggressively at the station door. Get out of my town. Have you been practicing that? This isn't your town. The hell it's not, and I don't appreciate your tone. Maybe a few more years and it still will fix that attitude. That's better. So are you going to make my deal? Or take my deal? Or are we going to have to do this the hard way? Walsh crosses his arms over his chest and glares at you, tapping his foot. You can't prove anything. You can't throw me in jail without evidence. If there isn't any, go ahead. Search my room at the B&B. I don't need evidence. That dumbass here was eyewitness. If it was dark, smoky, chaotic, it wouldn't be hard to poke holes in Dovey's story. Let's barely hold together now. Okay. Walsh shakes his head. Duffy sighs heavily and points at you. You're a real pain in the ass. You know that? You and Silverhawk deserve each other. Thanks. Naomi, is she here? Hell no, probably drowning her sorrows by now. What? Why was she? I fired her instant boring the ass. What? Why? She was the best deputy on your force. Yeah, maybe until she helped you pull that stuff together. She disobeyed direct orders. I never trust her, of course. She's so righteous, way too uppity. But I didn't think she'd turn full traitor. I've got half a mind to lock her up, too. You're out of your mind. She was the only halfway decent cop you had. What, were you afraid she'd show you a wash? Enough of this crap. I'm making you one hell of a generous offer. You've got 2 hours to take it. After that, I'm coming for you. You cast a glance at Flynn, who meshes toward the door. You both leave. What are we gonna do? We're being thrown out of town. Well, I didn't punch him. You can't believe how much I'm regretting that. Do you think he was bluffing? Probably. He must know Duffy's accusation won't hold up in court. But he saw his chance to try to strong-arm you into leaving, and he took it. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Which means I should probably check up on Nami. I feel like her getting fired is my fault. It's not, but I'm sure she appreciated the company. While you're doing that, I'll flush Tony Rez out wherever rat hole he's hiding in. I want to know what he's doing at the gala. Okay, dear, just be careful, friend. Smiles at you, jams his motorcycle helmet on, and whips away down the street. Take out your phone, call Naomi. Naomi? Dakota, I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Are you at home? I just left the station. I heard what washed them. I'm so sorry. Where are you right now? Home, nowhere else to be, really. Nice little cabin. Can I come over? I'd really like to see you. Not like that, though. Sure, I could show you around the ranch. Maybe it'll distract me from all this. I'll be right there. Nami gives you... Ooh, she got a nice place. Nami gives you directions to her place on the outskirts of town. You head over. So beautiful out here. I can see why Nami likes it. As you walk up the drive, Nami appears at the front door. Dakota. This is a friendly hug. I feel like she deserves a hug. Come on now, me, you're the best person in this story. Don't you know it? Naomi wraps her arms around you gratefully, holding on for a moment before you both pull away. That was friendly, okay? Naomi smiles sadly at you and heads inside. You follow. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I feel like this is all my fault. No way, I made my choice and I don't regret it. I became an officer because I believed in justice, because I believed in standing up for what's right. I can't stand by and let Walsh cover up the truth, especially when that means a killer walks free. I guess when it comes right down to it, I'd rather lose my job than compromise my ideas. And I love you for it. I think that's incredible, Naomi. Thanks, too bad Credible doesn't pay the bills. When we find the truth, we'll expose Walsh's corruption. Then we can make this right. That's a nice thought, but the world isn't always so simple or so fair. Good people don't always win. Justice doesn't always trump. Sometimes the bad guy gets away. Maybe, but not today. So it sounds like Walsh called you in? He told me to leave town, threatening to arrest me if I didn't. That son of a... Yeah, well, I'm calling this bluff. I'm not going anywhere. Not until we find the real killer behind bars and clear Kate's name. Eyes meet and Naomi smiles at you. Hold on, Naomi. Calm yourself. She takes a step forward, eyes locked on yours. Dakota, I need you to understand, yes? She sighs deeply. I don't really get close to very many people. I've been burned a lot. I understand. So I'm not exactly the best at talking about feelings, but I'm kind of scared now. I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you, Dakota. Even with everything that's happened, it was worth it. Aww. She blushes slightly and then shakes her head as if clearing a fog. You know what this day needs? A ride in the forest. Is there a road I didn't see driving in, or... Not in a car, silly. A horseback ride. I knew you got horses. Right, that makes a lot more sense. I think it would really help clear my head. Care to join me? Nope. This is your chance to take your relationship with Naomi. I would have rather taken the chance to take it to the next level with Flynn. Sorry, I'm just too focused on Kate for that, and I'm not great with horses. I get that, but for the record, you don't know what you're missing. Well, don't let me stop you. It sounds like you could really use it right now. It's pretty meditative for me. I could stand to clear my head. So I'm just gonna do that with the hot bath and a Netflix binge. To each their own. I'm a city boy. What you talking about? Head back to the B&B looking forward to vegging out for the rest of the day. Next morning, the buzzing of your alarm wakes you bright and early. Looks like it's time for Kay's bell hearing. Hopefully Grant can work his magic. After everything Kay's been through, she deserves to get out of that crappy jail cell and come home. You're startled by a heavy knock on the door. Miss Harlene standing outside, expectant. Hey, did you need something? Well, I figured you were probably going to Kay's hearing today, and I got to thinking. Just show me the outfit already, Miss Harlene. It's an absolute delight. That's the epitome of classic style. You turn every head in the courtroom. She hands you an outfit you tried on. Ooh, I'm looking good. I'm looking fancy. I'm going to stick with what I have on, though. I suppose that's your prerogative. Either way, good luck at the hearing, Dakota. I still hope it works out for you. Or for Kate. But, me both, Miss Harlene. Honestly, I wish Miss Harlene would play a bigger part than just being someone who hands us outfits to wear. Because I really like her. You head to the Bridgeport courthouse going directly to the hearing room. Flynn standing just inside the door, looking out of place and anxious. How are you holding up? Considering that this place is just one massive bad flashback, you tell me. You reach over and squeeze his hand. I'm here for you, Flynn. Thanks, Dakota. By the way, I found Tony Race. He was holed up in this crappy apartment. What did he say? Do you think he has something to do with Bryce's death? He said he didn't, and I believe him. Kid could make a model volcano work, much less a massive bomb. Turns out he only dressed up like a werewolf so he could pickpocket the guests. Well, that's a relief. No wonder he ran when I spotted him. Probably thought you were after the highly valuable diamond earrings he snagged, which were definitely cut glass. Serves him right. The door opens behind you. Grant enters Kay's side, her head down. Okay, well at least you cleaned up. You wait to her, but she doesn't seem to know. She looks haunted, distant. God, we were supposed to watch her walk down the aisle to be married, not arranged. I still can't believe this is happening. The chamber doors open, the judge and bailiff walk in. All rise for the Honorable Judge Samantha A. Winter. Tell you, that's how they say it. You and Flynn stand. This is the hearing to determine bail for Kay O'Malley and the alleged murder of Tanner Sterling. You may be seated, Mr. Emerson. Proceed when you're ready. The spectators settle into their seats. Grant Bryce is looking confident in his element. Your Honor, Kay O'Malley was the victim of a terrible crime, and now she's being further victimized by false accusations. Kay's only real mistake was trust in Tanner Sterling and the Sterling family, and that mistake has cost her dearly. Yeah. You lean over to whisper to Flynn as Grant continues his opening. Do you know the prosecutor? That's Mag Hornby, Bridgeport's DA. Let's just say he's a frequent guest at Sterling Garden parties. Mr. Hornby, your opening remarks, please. With pleasure, Your Honor. My colleague paints a pretty picture of innocent injured Kay O'Malley. But the image I can get out of my head is of Tanner Sterling, extorted by his jealous fiancée. Dude, are your eyes red? Flynn's hands tensed to fist. Her scheming started early, growing up on the wrong side of the tracks, always wanting more. Tanner Sterling was an irresistible target. So Scrappy Kay O'Malley did what she always done best. She started spinning a web of lies, meant to snare the fattest fly in town. You reached down and squeezed Flynn's hand. His nostrils flare with rage. Easy, easy. It looked like she had, until the same instinct that saves the gazelle from the lion woke in Tanner, urging him to run, to get away while he still could. Starting as of her, but soon Tanner realized Scarlett Emerson was the woman he was really meant to be with. Hornby paused a beat, gasped from the gallery filled the room. Here was this perfect woman, the princess he'd been really waiting for, but Kate found out that he was planning to take away her military earring. So Tanner had to pay with his life. But how would she cover her tracks? She'll fall back on the act she perfected over decades, playing the victim. He points across the room dramatically. Kay O'Malley staged her own kidnapping to get away with murder. He's really sticking to Walsh's narrative. I mean, Pierce's narrative. Someone that devious is a danger to us all, which is why I request that you remand Kay O'Malley without bail until her trial. And I like to counter the state's arguments with a character witness. He calls you to the stand after you sworn in. Grant smiles at you warmly. Dakota, tell me, what kind of person is Kate? I'm like, I'm gonna tell you. Tell you what's up. You glance over at Kate, who looks traumatized and defeated. My girl. She's a dreamer. She's always wanted a fairy tale romance. When she and Tanner fell in love, she really thought he was her Prince Charming. Oh, see her smile is so cute. When she realized he wasn't who she thought, she stood by him. She still loved him. She never hurt him. Never. Never. Never say never. Grant runs you through some more questions, giving you the chance to expound on Kate's gentleness, her loyalty, her love for Tanner. Finally, he finishes. No further questions, Your Honor. The prosecution may now cross-examine the witness. Now then, Dakota, is it true that Kate told you in college she always wanted to land a rich husband? No. Just wanted to be happy? I feel like that's the wrong answer, because I feel like he might be like, ha! She wanted to be happy with the man's money. But then I feel like if I say never said that, then it's kind of like, ha! She never said it, but she wanted to. I don't know. Sure, maybe. See, I told you. Sure, maybe not so many words, but isn't that what Mary Prince Charming really meant? Kate won the castle, the grounds, the jewelry, the whole princess's life. Once she thought she had it, she wasn't going to let anyone take away from her. Isn't that right? No, that's not how it was. See, I told you. Ugh. Really, have you ever met any boyfriends of Kate who did have money? I mean, broke college students. What? That's not... Objection, irrelevant. Time to move on, Mac. Very well. Let's change topics. Dakota, you're here to speak to Kate's character, right? That's right. And yet, your own character's pretty questionable, isn't it? What? Excuse me? Isn't it true that 2 years ago you were arrested and charged with a crime in New York City? Wait, did you look into my record? Isn't the question yes or no? I was charged with trespassing while doing my job as a reporter, but the charges were dismissed. So you're a criminal. Okay. And you're vouching for a character. Objection. Relevance? The relevance is Dakota's character. Why would the world someone who so blatantly disrespects the law? He's badgering the witness. Objection. Sustained. I will not let my courtroom become a circus. Consider this your last warning, Mac. See, I like the judge. Understood. He steps back, but the damage is done. A tense murmur runs around the courtroom. You can feel every eye on you judging. No further questions, Your Honor. You step out to the sand and head back to your seat, cheeks burning. Flynn looks ready to blow a gasket. That was... Damn it. A disaster, I know, but losing our coup will only make it worse. Grant calls a few more witnesses to the stand, but it goes the same way every time. Grant outlines Kate's true character, then Hornby swoops in and twists everything that's been said. Eventually, the proceedings come to a close. After nearly an hour of deliberation, Judge Winters calls the courtroom back into session. I must say, this is a difficult case for both sides. Please let her go. Mr. Hornby, you're going to have to work hard to convince the jury that this woman with no criminal history and no record of violence, not only pulled off a premeditated murder, but also staged an incredibly convincing kidnapping. That's more like it. Then Judge Winters turns to Grant. And you, I'm afraid, have a tough case ahead of you as well. The prosecution has both motive and your client's prints on the murder weapon. Due to the severity of the accusation and the nature of the evidence in front of me, no. I'm afraid I must deny bail. No. Come on. She brings her gavel down its space with one aggressive motion. This hearing is adjourned. But Kate can't get the words out. Tears run down her cheeks as the bailiff hauls her out of the chair, ready to drag her back to her jail cell. No, Kate. You sink down to the bench. It seems like everyone's already decided what happened, and that Kate was responsible for it. So that's just it. That's literally just it. Literally. This chapter was short. I wanted more, man. I wanted more. Oh, that can't be it. Ugh. Anyways, so I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Villa Secrets. I'll see you then. Bye bye.